Oh my god. They must have been watching Twilight. Well, there you have it, guys. And welcome to Let's Play UFO Aftermath. So yeah, this is UFO Aftermath. For those of you that don't know, the game was released back in 2003 by Sega, and it was developed by Alta Interactive. Basically, it's a sort of like a spiritual successor to the XCOM games. If you don't know what the XCOM games are, one, I'm very, very, very disappointed in you. Not really, but they are incredibly good strategy games. And a lot of people have sort of knocked this series, the UFO series, as a pretty much a blatant rip-off, but to be honest, I really enjoyed the UFO series, and I played them before I played XCOM. So yeah, this is the other LP I'm doing. I suppose I have gone a little bit sci-fi crazy, but hey, who cares? Okay, so I'll try and get a new game started up. I'll probably go easy for this game, just because it's not a very easy game anyway. I'll probably die a lot, and I don't really want to do that, so go easy, and we'll start in... No, we'll go Asia. I'm sure no one's done Asia before. So yeah, basically the game starts, I think, a few days after what you just read on the screen before, with the Earth's life's been heavily eradicated by aliens, and you play during the aftermath of that event. See what I did there? Okay, so we're going to run through the tutorial today, and I'll just show you a quick overview of what the game's like, and how it works, and I might even do a little bit on the geosphere, which is what we just saw before, because this game sort of works in two parts. I'll explain more later.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we pretty much start off with one survivor called Malcolm. Let's see. Hold the middle mouse button to sort of zoom around and look around with the camera. The environments are actually pretty big. I think they're the biggest out of the whole UFO series. This one's pretty small because it's just tutorial, but no, they do get pretty big when you get into it. Alright, so all you need to do to move around the map is just right click where you need to go. At the bottom here, I believe the star is the level they are, or the moves, I think. No, it's just the level they are. And this counter here underneath the star is right there, the time it'll take to carry out the orders. So you have 3 levels of time. Right now we're on pause, and we've got slow, regular, and fast forward. So we'll go with normal for now.
There's one.
Okay, so you just spotted an enemy. Over here you've got all your commands, so I won't go into them too much now, because you don't really need to know them that well. Press spacebar to cut to the time you last used, which is pretty handy. And now that I've paused the game, I can get into combat. So, sorry about that. I will cancel my move by hitting the C key, and then right clicking on the enemy. The 24 there is the percentage of chance I have to hit him. I'm using a shotgun, but as you can see, killed in one shot. So apart from killing, you can actually incapacitate enemies and take them back to your base to do research on them, but once again I'll explain more on that later. I think we have to move down the alley now. Probably going fast forward because he is a very slow runner. Right, okay, I know how to walk. Oh, look at this. We've just found our first teammate. That's Brian. He's not in a very good shape right now, as you can probably tell.
All done, sir.
So, we have to heal him. Right-click on your character's portrait to bring up their inventory. As you can see, I've got a lot of stuff in my bag and on my belt and everything. Here's what's on the ground. I can actually pick up Brian's body, which is pretty funny. Here's weapons, but I don't want to do any of that now. So, I'll de-equip the shotgun. Move these around so I can fit the health pack on my belt, which makes it a lot easier to access later. And I'll leave that. So it's going to take 5 seconds or whatever it is to actually run it out, but we just did it in fast forward mode, so it doesn't matter. Now, right click, no, hang on, don't want to do that. Right click on Brian, where is he? To heal him.
All done, sir.
We'll move over there. And he should get up now and collect all his gear, and then we have him on our team.
Awaiting further orders.
There we go. Might patch him up one more time.
Ready.
And that's all we should need for this this round here, so pop that back there. Sorry. Equip the shotgun again.
All done, sir.
And we are ready to go. Issuing commands to 2 people is no different to issuing them to 1. Basically, they're just going to run at different speeds because
Hands up.
of the stats you can build up with your team. I'll show them later. Now, as you can see here, Malcolm can see the enemy, but Brian cannot. That's really helpful later on in the game when you're fighting like 15 guys at once. You're gonna want to know who can see what and where, so you can allocate your attacks properly. Oh shit, he's got a gun. And since Brian's using his SMG, he can actually hit them from quite a while away. But yeah, he was no match anyway. You can actually collect their guns and whatnot off them if they drop any, which is good. Right, we don't need to really blow up anything in this mission. The main reason I want to really show this game off is, one, because it's my favourite XCOM-y type game, and I'm really excited for the upcoming XCOM Enemy Unknown. So I thought, if no one knows what type of genre the game is, I felt this would be a perfect opportunity to show it off, and show this game off as well, which definitely deserves to be showed off. Okay, so we've reached the end of the mission now. There we go, end the mission. Just your stats. Sometimes your guys get injured that bad they need to be recuperating in a sick bay, which is pretty shit because it can take a while. And they're both leveled up. Right, so as we can see here, all the soldiers have different skills, different skill levels, different combat skills, and we can upgrade one every time they level up, so I'll probably give Brian agility, because I want to make him good with rifles. Yes, I'll do that. And for Brian, sorry, did I say Brian? I meant Malcolm earlier. And for Brian, I'll probably give him... Since he's got awful agility, I should give some to him as well, just so he can run faster and dodge better. So, yeah, that'll do. Okay, so basically it's saying that we're now in charge of a company in the United Earth Defense Force thing, whatever. Basically, if you don't know what planet this is Earth. You can actually go anywhere on this whole map if the missions allow you to go there. And Africa there, Europe. Those little dots there are our bases. If we just zoom in here, they have 2 distinct shapes. This is a military base, which pretty much allows us to control where we can attack from, where our helicopters sort of fly out to missions. This is a engineering base, which if we go to R&D up in the top right corner, it shows us research and development. I don't think we can do anything at the moment. Oh no, we can research UFO detection, which will show UFOs flying around the geosphere so we can send planes after them to take them out. We get points for that. If we knock them down, we can recover the craft and take that back for like researching and stuff to improve our own ships. So yeah, right now we're only going to be fighting like mutants like we saw, but there are definitely like aliens and even weirder shit in the game, so I'll get into that later. As for research, we don't have a research base, but we can we can research Twilight and Fall when we get one. Which is like a, oh my god, what happened to us sort of project. But yeah, I'll leave it for next time, guys. Hope this game looks interesting to you, so stay tuned if you want to watch more. Thanks a lot.